Hi everyone, I'm Mike, and welcome to another episode of Star Trek Recovery. I just wanted to make a quick video about my thoughts on the Star Trek Picard trailer. I apologize for the car video. My recording area is under construction at the moment, and so it's kind of messy. Star Trek Picard. The trailer seemed to indicate to me that Picard isn't the main character of his own show. Instead, he's some kind of big-name delivery boy for the actual main character, which is the super, ultra-important woman who has amazing powers or something like that. And she's the most important to saving the whole universe. So that's kind of disappointing. Based on who the showrunners are for Star Trek Picard, I don't have high hopes. I think it's going to be something along the lines of Discovery. So we'll see. Some of the elements of the trailer were kind of weird, like having 7 of 9 show up in the end and she's all happy and cheerful, and it just didn't seem like 7 of 9 at all. Not to mention that 7 of 9 and Picard never had a relationship as characters. As far as I know, they never even met before, so I don't know why she would be all buddy-buddy with him and cracking jokes when they have no rapport as characters. It would have been much more effective to have Beverly Crusher there, or Riker, or literally anybody else that was on The Next Generation. So that moment just didn't make any sense to me. It didn't really have any emotional impact, just because those characters have no connection. Lastly was that horrible CGI face of Data at the end, which is the stuff of nightmares. It was just horrible. I don't know if they were rushed into finishing it. But I mean, this problem ties back into Nemesis, which, when they created the B4 character, what they should have done is created B4 with a more generic face, like just apply get a new actor with just like a generic, like machine sort of face, like how they did with Lal in I can't remember the name of that episode, when Data created his daughter. Initially, she just had some sort of generic robot face, and then before she picked her own face. So they should have done that in Nemesis, where B4 was... What a horrible name is B4, seriously. Anyway, B4 should have had a generic robot face, so that later, when they decided to bring that character back, they could have either gone with Brent Spiner again and just had B4 choose that face, or they could have brought in a new actor and it would still be the same character, but the android chose the new face to match the new actor. So that whole horrible CGI scene of Data's face all ties back into what they did in Nemesis, which they should have done differently. So, not holding out a lot of hope for Star Trek Picard. We'll see as more information becomes available, but what I would have much rather seen, rather than this whole Star Trek Picard thing, is like a 25th anniversary of All Good Things. Like a 25th anniversary special edition of All Good Things, because the future elements of that episode take place 25 years in the future, or something like 25 years. And so what they should have done is just refilmed all of the future scenes of All Good Things, but with the actors in their current ages, except for Data, of course, and then cut those scenes into the original episode. So when you watch it, you have the original footage that takes place in the original footage that takes place in the past and the present, but then all the future footage is the actors in their actual future ages. And I think that would have been really cool to see. But no, instead we get things like Star Trek Discovery and Star Trek Picard. So, you know, if I was in charge, I mean, what can you do? Just stay strong. Just stay strong, my friends. The dark days of Star Trek will have to end someday. Someday we will get real Star Trek again. So just hold out hope for the future. Don't let CBS and Paramount get you down. So with that, I think I better finish this up. So we'll see you next time. Just remember to keep boldly going.